But if we want to be free, we have to do something that's quite different, quite different. If we want to be free, we have to be humble enough to look at our own mind and say, maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know why things are the way they are. Maybe I don't know. You know, husband and wives, partners, they always doing this thing, you know, this codependent, it's like an intuitive codependent dance where we're get in the other person's head. And we think we're getting in their head and we think we know what they're doing. We think we know why they said that thing. We think we know what they are feeling. Now we certainly know why they're wrong. You know, and that's just the arrogance of the mind. And when we live in this way, well, we suffer. We suffer because we create all these divisions between us and life, between us and reality, between us and what is. Now I have these two little dogs, and you know, I look at my little dog Bingo and I say, "Oh, he needs a haircut," because it's like you got to brush them every day, and you always got to be cutting their hair, or they just start getting all dreaded up, you know, and these dreadlocks all over their body. And so I look at Bingo and he's starting to get some dreadlocks, and so my mind says there's a problem here. And you know, so it's like problem one, I got to give him a haircut. And then I give him a haircut. And then, you know, we have this really warm weather right now. It's like so warm today in Durango. We're outside, we're all playing around, like giving him a haircut. And then he wants to just go roll around in all the dirt. You know, I was like, here's a problem again. Here's a problem. Now, in the first sense, you know, if we stay in relative reality, we can say, no, it is a problem and you need to take care of your dog. You need to give him a haircut. And if you stay in relative reality, you'll say, okay, the dog needs to be clean because he lives inside the house and he can't be dirty and he shouldn't be rolling in the dirt. And see, like the more we believe in relative reality and all these rules, our world starts getting more and more limited, or more practical, or more controlled and managed, and all this type of thing. But if I step back into absolute reality and I see that I have a dog who likes to roll in the dirt, there's no problem. There's no problem. He's having fun. He's having joy. I don't need to shut down. I don't need to chase him. I don't need to control him. I can stay open and be in reality. And in reality, we see, well, dogs like to roll in the dirt. Dogs like to roll in the dirt. Now, if I take it a big step further than this, if you allow the mind to be still, if you allow the mind to be still, we come to see that everything is always already perfect and okay. Everything is always already perfect and okay. Now, as soon as I say that, I can hear the arguments coming. But what about this? But what about that? Well, in relative reality, some things are okay and some things are not. Some things work and some things don't. In absolute reality, we look out at the entirety of life and we see that all is well. All is well. even when it's not. All is well, even when it's not. And this is something the mind will never understand. Never understand. The mind likes people to be this way or that way. This way or that way. But when we step into the absolute reality is big enough to have both and. Both and. The absolute reality can also have both and neither all at the same time. All at the same time. And again, like that doesn't work for the human mind, the dualistic mind.